humans of the internet, welcome to the Gallant Horde. Today we are playing Dangerous Ground, in which these 6 lovely people are going to go and investigate why people are disappearing in a mine. It's a go and find out why shit is happening mission, because apparently we now have categories, and that's one of them. So, before we do all that, we're going to do the usual announcement crap. So, today's in-game item is a pretty interesting one. It comes from Level 1 Gamer's deck of useful things. And most of the items we've had so far have been quirky and strange and not super useful, but these are manacles of anti-magic.
Oh,
wow.
So that could be quite useful.
that's a theme lately.
So if you're interested in that, exclamation point shiny thing in the chat. If you're a Gallant Horde member, it will appear in the hut of your character. If you are not a Gallant Horde member, you will be able to gift it to one of the Gallant Horde characters. We are not currently taking applications to join the Horde. Well, you can apply, but we won't be bringing new characters in until Season 2, which will be next year sometime. End of January, probably. So you can join us, but you'll have to sit on your hands for a bit. We are doing Birds of a Feather next week. We have our Wizards game coming up next weekend. If you don't know about yeah, that's soon.
Yep.
If you don't know about Birds of a Feather, it is a subscriber reward that we do where we get a party all of a single class and they go on an adventure. So if you would like to see some more, we've done everything, I think, at this point, except for Fighter, Ranger, and Sorcerer. That's what my post-it says. The Paladins will be happening during the break sometime. But yeah, hit the subscribe button if you would like to get another one. Being a subscriber also gets you access to the Toasted Ogre, which is our subscriber-only VIP channel in our Discord, where some stuff happens, and you can vote on which class is next. Last time I looked at the vote, it was looking like Sorcerers were in the lead. So we'll see. We are still raising money to get Adam's rig upgraded. I think when I last checked, we were about $100 short of the next reward, which is Morwyn's Orb. Going and finding out what the fuck is up with the Morb. So if you would like to help out with that, hit the donate button, and that will take you to do that thing. Also, if you're a critter, you should sign up for Critmas. That's a thing I do in all my spare time.
It's a crazy thing you do.
Sorry,
This is
spare
what-
time?
Well, I had it when I started it. Anyway, that's happening at the moment. Sign up for Critmas. So that is a international gifting exchange that we do in the Critical Role community. It's insane. Some of the gifts that get given are insane. I think last year someone got a PlayStation.
They did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's bonkers.
Wow.
So yeah, that doesn't mean you're going to get a PlayStation, obviously, but you know, sign up. It's a lot of fun. Next week we have our 3rd seal. So far we're 2 for 2. Both of the seal missions so far have been successful, but we'll see what happens when they go to the Plain of the Ancients. Hang out with some dinosaurs. Fix a tree. Should be a piece of cake.
Nothing ever goes wrong with dinosaurs.
Oh, dinosaurs are great.
Giant trees.
Okay. I think that's all my things for today. So I will get you all to introduce yourselves and your characters and your familiars, because like everybody has one of those apparently, except Marky today. Sorry, Corey. And I will roll our potion of resistance. So starting with Tiffiny.
Hello, I'm Tiffiny, and I'm playing Fianna Greymark, the Gloomstalker Ranger, and my familiar is Umbra, and they currently look like a crocodile skink.
Hi, I'm Laura. I play Claudette, who is a changeling who is normally gnome presenting, but today looks like a tiefling. And their familiar is a large ankeg, which, if you don't know what that is, it's weird.
It's a
Cool.
big bug.
It's a big bug.
Yep. Thingy.
Corey.
Hello, everyone. I'm Corey. I'm playing the Mark II Stealth Unit, otherwise known as Marky. The Artificer Warforged. No Whisper today. I gave away my pearl to Morwen so she could have hers for the seal. So yes, we're on a mission for some more gems.
Chrissy.
I'm Chrissy, and I will be playing Mara Songwind, the elderly human barbarian with a touch of Warlock now. I don't have a familiar, but I do have a flying broom that I've named Angus.
That counts.
We
If
can
you
be
name it,
broom
it
buddies.
counts. Dave.
I'm Dave. I'm playing Tess, the Harengon Paladin / Bard, with my warhorse Brock.
Oh, you really do all have familiars. Or
Yeah,
something like that. Kids.
something. I'm playing Briney, the Water Genasi Paladin, and she has her steed, her side-eye pony, Blue.
It's not side eye, it's just her face.
Yeah, it's just his face.
His face.
Why the side face?
Right. I'm Jax. You all know who I am and what I do. I don't have a familiar because I have 5,000 NPCs with which I will attempt to kill everybody. Alrighty. So I guess we'll jump on in. Is there anything anyone would like to do before you enter the throne room today? Apart from all the usual buffs and muffins and picnics and ale and fucking
Well,
shit that happens.
Oh yeah,
One
everyone.
of us is cast theming, so everybody can look differently, since that's like
A
now
thing.
that
I know.
suggested.
Yeah, Marky's
declined
not a
for this one.
Warforged today. They're an elf.
Well, they appear to be an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Briney just looks like an elf. She just looks like her mom. She's a blonde hair, green-eyed, average elf.
Cool.
Kind of like herself, but more elfin.
Fianna looks like actually looks like she could be Garen's little sister. So she's got brown hair, tanner skin. She's taller, and she's only wearing like monk robes, so she doesn't look like she's wearing armor. She looks like a completely different class. But underneath that, she's got the black mask and everything.
I'm laughing at Kyle in the chat. Yes, I am an elf. I love drinking water. Oxygen is my favorite thing to breathe.
That is
Marky trying to
exactly
be organic.
that is exactly what Marky says.
Yep, I love it.
Assuming there's like a mirror in the throne room, he just quickly practices. Like, yes, I am an elf.
I am definitely a mortal being. Yes.
The ravages of time are insanely scary to me.
After the seeming, Claudette changes from her gnome form into a tall, obsidian-colored tiefling.
Cool. Tess, what do you look like?
Tess looks like Tess.
Cool. Mara, what do you look like?
Herself, but more elfin. She
Okay.
is, and slightly slender and prettier, but otherwise it's her.
Okay. Cool. Oh my god, sorry, chat has broken me already. We haven't even got into the throne room and I'm broken. Okay. Cool. So, you enter the throne room. The lady is wearing an emerald green gown with little sparkles on it, like sequiny shimmeriness. And she says, "Adventurers, welcome." She does not react to your seeming because she has true sight.
Your dress looks quite lovely today,
You
my
dear.
lady.
I'm a living, breathing elf.
Are you? How nice for you.
If any of you guys have true seeing, don't look at the lady. Just, that's a tip.
What?
If you have
Do-
true seeing. don't
Do any
just
of you
look.
have true seeing going on?
Not
No.
yet.
Nope.
Okay.
We didn't when we left yesterday either, but we did when we got back. So I'm just
Ah.
throwing it out there.
Very good. Oh yes, I forgot to say
Okay.
that the potion of resistance is acid today. So
Oh.
that's
Ooh.
helpful for my monsters. Since Claudette brought an acid spewing thing.
I did.
Cool.
If you hadn't given me an item, I wouldn't have an acid spewing thing, but now I do.
That's fine. Alright. Well, you are going to a mine today to investigate what is making people disappear. Did you have any further questions before I send you on your way?
Do they know that we're coming, my lady?
They do, yes. The foreman of the mine is called Osva Fogbridge. Not Frogbridge. Fogbridge. Osva is, well, an old acquaintance. Was that all?
That's it from me.
I think that's everything. That's fine.
Excellent. Well, I shall drop you just outside of the mine, so as not to give any more gigantic surprises when 6 people show up in the middle of their mine. So, you may approach on your own terms.
Claudette will send the Yarnkeg to its pocket dimension.
Okay.
That way it doesn't barf.
Right. Well, best of luck. She claps her hands. Oh, yes. Did you have something, Fianna?
This is kind of a in character / out of character. We asked who our contact was, and you told us it was Elila Havenberry. Has that
Oh.
changed?
No, sure. That's who it is. I just forgot that I told you that.
Okay.
Oscar's a different guy.
Oscar and Elila share
mean,
the leadership of the. That's just Jax
I mean,
fucking
maybe
up.
Elila went missing. I don't know.
Maybe our contact
Okay.
isn't the foreman.
I just wanted to check.
Anyway,
Yep.
Elila, that's totally what the lady said. Look, guys, there are a lot of games going on at the moment. Look. Anyway, you find yourselves in a forest. Forested area. And it looks like this. In front of you there is a gateway. Which
Ooh.
clearly leads to some sort of Jax cast retcon at 5th level. That's right, she did. The lady, modify memory. I said Elila, of course I did. You are outside of what is quite obviously the entrance to a mine. There's a big fucking mountain cliff face in front of you. There are some like wooden doors that are closed. And in front of it is a halfling man. Definitely not Elila. Hanging out there. He looks up and he goes, "Well, you just popped up from nowhere, didn't you?"
That is sort of our shtick.
One way of putting it. We're here to see a liar.
Elila,
Yes.
Mm,
you should say her name right or she will punch you in the shins.
Elila.
My apologies.
It's a very pretty name.
Don't tell her that. She will punch you in the shins.
It's a very handsome name.
She sounds
It's-
fun.
It's
Let's
a
go meet her.
good
Stop.
strong name is what I'd go with.
Or we could just not comment on people's name.
Also that.
Let me give her a shout. And he goes and he bangs on the door and he goes, "Elila!" Bang, 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 bang. And a halfling lady comes out. She does in fact look quite fierce.
Oh.
And she
slay.
says, "Oh, hello. Are you here to clear out our mines?"
We are.
Cool. Go on then.
Lead the way.
Oh, I mean, I'm not coming with you down there.
No, that's
No.
fine.
What can you tell us about what's been happening?
Well, some people were mining, and then they disappeared, and then some other people came up and they told some weird stories about like taverns and their childhood homes and stuff.
Mm.
And then some more people went down and also disappeared, and other people came up and told similar kind of stories. And then we stopped sending people down there.
Was it
Okay.
from a specific section of your mind? Because I'd rather not spend 4 days wandering around lost.
Well, yes. The section just where the elevator drops down, there's like, okay, look. She takes out a piece of paper and starts sketching. Right, I'm gonna draw a performance check. It's fairly average. It's a pretty decent sketched map. It's not very pretty, but she kind of draws some passageways and she goes, they were kind of doing this bit here. They were mining in this bit here, and that's when things went weird.
So
Thank
you
you.
lost people, and then you got different people back who were talking about the childhood.
No.
Okay.
Some people didn't come back. Some people came
Ah.
back with weird stories.
Right.
Um,
And they don't seem to know what happened to the other people.
No.
and they all talked about their childhood and a tavern.
Well, they all told different stories. For some of them, it was a
Yeah.
tavern. For some of them, it was like their childhood home. For some of them, it was like a nice campsite they once went to. It was
Are
Did
any
you
of them
Yeah.
here that we can speak to?
maybe inside. You want to come inside?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Come on, then.
Maybe.
She opens the doors and leads you inside. He stays out there because he is making sure bad things don't come in. Please hold for seeing the inside. You can kind of see. Let's go with like this much of it. And she kind of comes in and she looks up at the top platform bit and she goes, "Hey, Oren, come on down." And this halfling, oh crap, climbs down and comes up to you and he goes, "Yeah, what can I do for you?" He has like a tiny banjo, like a ukulele, but it's a banjo.
Oh my lord.
What can you tell us about what you saw down in the mine where the people are disappearing?
Oh yeah, that was great. I mean, not the disappearing thing so much. That was less great.
Uh-huh.
But I was at the irreverent barnacle. It's it's a really nice little tavern on the seafront in a place where I used to go on holiday before I was a miner. Yeah, and I was there and I was playing my banjolele and and everybody was cheering and they were so excited and they were buying me drinks. It was a good time.
What
very
made
happy
Barnacle
memory.
irreverent?
What? What?
What made the Barnacle irreverent?
I don't know. It was just the name of the tavern. You know how taverns work. Adjective, noun. That's how taverns
Adjective
work.
noun. That's the
Yes.
rule.
Marky does
I-
not know how taverns work.
I know, as a living, breathing creature, I know how a tavern works.
Sure.
As a consumer of ale, I understand this.
Is anything
were other
significant
people with
or
happy memories?
strange?
You're all talking at the same time. Slow down. Do you need a beer?
Go ahead, Fianna.
I've got the
Anything strange or notable happen right before you were at the tavern?
No, we were mining. We mine for emeralds here. You know that? Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
we do that.
Yeah, we were mining, and then heaven. It
So
was
you didn't
great.
smell or see or hear anything?
No, just
Okay.
emeralds and rock and
Are there
usual-
any legends of monsters or tales of certain monsters you've heard of in these mines?
Do you think we would be here mining emeralds if there were monsters?
I don't mean currently, but what if maybe they were cleaned out years ago?
Not that I'm aware of.
Are you sure that these emeralds are non-magical?
Pretty sure we've been doing this for generations, and so far none of them have built us taverns.
Did the issues start to arise at a certain depth? Is it it's a recent issue, right?
It is.
Oxygen deprivation.
Was it a new section of the mine that you were
No,
excavating?
no.
Have
Did everybody experience a happy memory?
The people who came back, yeah, they
Yeah.
all spoke about things that were nice.
Does that sound familiar to Briney at all? That kind, because you know where she's from. They have
Oh, there is a background of that.
right.
Yeah, okay.
There's a history with
Make
that.
a
Briney's from Rumblecusp, in case y'all don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Make a. I don't even know what to make this.
The history?
Yeah, I guess history or nature.
Yeah, they're the same. I'll do history. 12.
I mean, you absolutely know that there are certain kinds of creatures who can
Yeah.
influence the way that people experience reality.
Right.
But this, yeah, but that's about all you get from this.
My webcam got inspiration, so that's cool. Thank you, Lena.
Is that all? Because I was practicing my banjolele. I'd like to.
Yeah,
go.
does
Oh,
anybody else have any questions?
I had one further one, or
Yeah.
two maybe. Did this land belong to any people before you guys occupied it? Any native group of people, or a spirit, or something to that effect?
So I'm like kind of not that old for a halfling, and as far as I know, we've always been here.
You should go back to your banjolele.
This
Well,
guy
have you-
clearly is not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree.
I don't think we're going to get a lot from questioning these people. If they knew what it was,
Yeah.
they wouldn't need us.
Let's
Yep.
Elida goes, yeah, we after a couple of these things, we just decided to stop sending people down there, and then I sent a letter to an old friend, and now here you are. So I thought the whole point was that you were going to go and figure it out for us.
We are going to go and figure it out
Yep.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
And Claudette will start down the tunnel.
We can take you as far as the elevator if that's helpful.
Mm.
They will,
That
in
would be
fact,
very helpful.
Yeah.
take you as far as
Yeah.
the elevator. Here it is. Boop-a-doo. Oh.
I assume it's well lit as we walk. to the
Yeah,
elevator.
pretty much. This is a fairly obviously still quite occupied area. Oh, come on, get polygon, thank you.
They walk. Is the banjolele guy coming with us, or is he off practicing?
Nah, he goes back to his banjolele area. As
Yep.
you get to like here, you can see that there is a like a sort of mess hall-ish kind of place. There are a couple more halflings hanging out there. One's playing a flute.
Oh,
Wasitim just gave the bad guys some extra HP, FYI.
I imagine the acoustics in here are quite fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, pretty good. Was that in character, or are you just
Yeah,
asking
that's
me?
Claudette says that out loud.
Oh. I mean, I guess so.
Like
I'm
looking at
not-
all of the instrument players.
I'm not super musical, but it's a thing amongst halflings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're
A lot of
generally-
music in our culture.
As they're walking, Tess is just going to mention that it seems like maybe it's some sort of charm effect to keep prey coming back. Is her take on the story, and suggest that everyone stay within 30 feet of her for some extra charm protection.
We'd be able to check
Okay.
that, wouldn't we? Actually.
Fianna's gonna drink her potion of acid resistance
Cool.
while they're walking.
Actually, are we able to? Can I? If we have 10 minutes, am I able to just detect magic on these guys?
Why would you be
to-
doing it up here?
I mean, if they're charmed to have good memories, would there be any? They could still be charmed, couldn't they?
Well, they're not currently in their memory.
That's a fair point.
Can detect magic see if someone is charmed?
If it's an ongoing magical effect, yeah.
Okay. I've never used it that way.
Technically, if it's a magical effect,
Okay.
then detect magic would be like something magic is happening here,
Okay.
but it wouldn't say it is this specific charm. It would be like
No,
this is
it
some
would-
sort of
yeah.
magic.
It's if I sit on it for like 3 rounds, it would be like, oh, it's enchantment magic.
If the charm was working up here, they wouldn't still be here.
Unless it's a really smart creature. Play the long game, not the hard game. Oh god, how many of us can fit on here?
We've got a
You
hot
can
pot
fit on
rock.
there. Up onto Brock. I would say, I mean, it's not that big a deal because she would send you down, send a second team down. Like, I'm
Yep.
assuming the first team is not going to immediately disperse. Is the first team going to immediately disperse? Then
I don't
need,
know,
then,
are
I,
we?
then I need to know who's going down first.
Are we
Oh.
immediately going to get
Oh.
devoured once we go down?
No,
We
we'd wait
don't
for the other
know.
team to come down.
Okay.
I think we have a
Yeah.
sensible enough team today.
Yeah.
All right. Today.
Briney's happy to go first.
You think? Cool. In that case, she sends you on
Mhm.
down. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to copy you all.
We just have to let a kitten in.
And you find yourselves in a mine. It is a lot quieter down here. There are no halflings playing music. Quiet, it's kind of cold. Not unnaturally cold, like standard mine cold, you know.
Mm.
Now that
Mhm.
we're down,
Comfy.
Claudette will bring her arm keg out. And can you make
Cool.
it big, please?
I can.
Oh yeah, Brock as well.
Where's Brock? Oh, yeah. What do you want to do?
Or it just explodes.
So are there torches and things lighting the area?
There are some in this area, yep.
Okay.
It looks like it has been well used until kind of recently, but clearly no one's been down here in a little while, if that makes sense. Like it's probably been a couple
Right.
of weeks. So there are still torches. There's still like tables and barrels and stuff. It doesn't look completely abandoned, but it does look like it's empty of no one's been down here for a bit.
Okay. I would think we would follow the directions that we got to where the problem
Right.
is.
So those would have sent you kind of up there-ish.
While we're walking, Marky will
Okay.
take a potion of acid resistance.
Cool. I need all of you please to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. If anybody's in my aura, I need a 10-foot aura, please. And +6.
Everybody tell me your rolls before we get the results. If it's low
it's
enough, I will just give you plus
If
6.
this is a charm effect, everybody is within 30 feet of me, so they get advantage.
They do then get advantage, yes.
Advantage
And then
+6.
in that case, I am immune.
Okay.
which
Does
one is it
Tessa's
again?
aura give a plus to saves?
I guess I will roll for Brock.
I think it just gives you advantage.
Do I,
I don't know. Ask Tess.
do I need to
My
roll
thing
for
gives
Umbra?
advantage for
Yep.
wisdom.
And what did Kit's aura give us?
+6.
Are
+6 if
you-
you're in either of our orders.
Oh, cool.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I know it's like.
Cool.
Let me look and see what.
All right, let's go
phone
around the
guy.
table. Virtual table.
Which
Fianna.
one is it again?
Wisdom. It's a wisdom.
Wisdom.
so Fianna got a 22, and I'm looking up the lizard
Okay.
stats. It's a minimum of a 13 for Umbra, but I gotta
Cool.
look up more.
Claudette.
Claudette got a nat 20 for 36, and
Cool.
the Ankeg got 3 less than that, so 33.
Okay. Marky.
Marky got 22 total.
Mara.
Mara also got 22 total.
We're all getting 22.
Brock.
Yep, Fianna's or Umbra's a 13. Sorry.
Brock got a 25.
Briney.
Briney got a 26, and Blue got an 18.
Cool. So, Fianna, you notice that Umbra looks real fucking happy right now.
Oh.
They're like stretched out on your shoulder, super comfy. They look real pleased with the situation, and
Thinking about dumplings.
the like telepathic noise is just this like happy humming purring noise.
Can I tell telepathically what they're seeing?
I don't know. Can you?
Like,
She can see through her eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, but
she
can you
see.
see? Make a
I don't know I can actually
Make an
see what they're
insight-
seeing. I mean, I
Make
could
an insight
ask them.
check for me.
That's a 17 on the die plus 4, so 21.
So you can't see what Umbra's seeing because it's happening inside their head, right? But
Uh-huh.
you get a distinct impression of a really nice sunny rock, super comfy, sun beating down. Everything is really lovely.
Garen
Blue.
serving them dumplings.
Yeah, yeah. Blue
Got dumplings and bacon.
starts to graze on non-existent grass and also looks very, very happy.
Oh.
At
I don't
this,
know how I feel about this.
I'll skip the
affecting the
ritual.
familiars.
I'll cast detect magic on them. If
They are
anyone
magical.
highlights that. Yeah, but I mean, if I concentrate it, I'll be able to differentiate.
Yeah,
You will
Fianna
see
would
Blue trying to eat grass that's not there.
Yeah, it's enchantment magic.
Does it only seem to emanate from them, or does it look like this entire place is just like Vulcan?
It seems like they're being influenced by some kind of effect. But it's hard to say whether it's
Can we see anything that would be emanating that kind of magic, or is there a creature or
Those of you unaffected by it, it just looks like a mine. It looks like what
Uh.
you're seeing. Like you're not.
we don't see any
Oh,
creature or any object that looks like it might cause that? Okay.
We should start
That's okay.
searching to find this thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Before-
what we had to expect from what we were told
Yeah.
upstairs. So
So
We'll find it
which
and neutralize it.
direction does the map tell us to go?
It tells
This
you to
way.
go west. Yeah. So there are a couple of
Fianna's-
openings there that actually you can probably see through those openings a little bit.
Fianna's gonna actually use her wand on herself and give herself see invisibility and look around.
You all have dark vision and all that good shit, right?
No, but we've
No.
got a source of light.
Some of us do.
Actually,
Yeah.
Marky will
Potential source.
upcast Dark Vision on the team on
Okay.
Okay.
us who don't have it.
So that everyone has it.
Yeah, third
Mhm.
level Dark Vision should give.
no, thanks, Monkey.
Cool. In this like central cavern bit, there are no more torches. It's only this entrance bit that has torches. As you go deeper in, there are no torches lit.
How many of us needed Dark Vision? 3 of us.
4, I think.
Briney does.
Briney,
Sorry,
Mara,
Tess.
Claudette, and
Okay, Marky is not going to
Tess,
cast
do
Dark
you want
Vision
see
on
invisibility?
themselves because I've got blind sight.
Yep.
Okay, Fianna gives Tess see invisibility as well.
Thank you.
Does everyone have a health potion? I forgot to ask in the throne room.
no.
He's got some.
Okay, I will give one to a regular health potion to Claudette. Just return it to me if you don't use it.
I mean, I have healing spells. Want to keep this?
Oh, I'll take it because
Just
I
in
just
case.
used
Nope,
up all
I have
my
plenty.
secondary
Okay.
spells.
I'll
I
give it to
took
Marky
away.
then. And Mark. Okay, so you guys both at least have one potion.
Okay.
Is it possible to shake Blue and Umbra out of the enchantment? Like if Marky just, says to Briney, if you don't mind, and Marky will just give Blue a gentle tap to sort of snap them out. Will that work?
Blue kind of looks up at you, looks as confused as a pony can look, and then goes back to eating non-existent grass. It doesn't seem to snap.
So can I talk to him and Sylvan say, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
Does he talk back? That is how this works.
Yeah, we have a telepathic link.
Yeah. He goes, "Man, it's nice down here. I was expecting it to be all dark and rocky, but it's Lovely. Look at all this beautiful green grass. There are butterflies. I'm gonna go chase the butterfly. And he starts to run off.
As Blue
Oh, no,
starts to run off,
oh.
Claudette will reach out and touch him and cast Dispel Magic.
At
At the effect affecting Blue.
yes, what level are you casting it at?
It'll be just a 3rd level at its regular level.
I need to check something. Please hold. Oh no.
So if it was cast at a higher level, I need to roll.
Tess is also
not-
going to
it's
suggest,
not-
like,
It's not cast though. It's a.
I guess
Please
the
stop.
DC would be a good indicator as to what sort of level it would be.
Is
Gonna
Mara able to
say-
kind of grab Blue as he starts to move away from her?
You can try.
Mara
Oh.
would like to try.
Okay.
I've-
Make a
I've-
contested strength check against the pony.
Oh, yeah, let me look up his strength.
I got a 22 on my Dispel, which would be enough to dispel a 9th level spell.
We'll say that it works then. It's not a spell, is the thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah. Okay, so Blue kind of shakes out and goes, "Oh." I mean, only
Tess is
Sorry,
gonna-
Briney
buddy, there's
hears,
butterflies back
"Oh."
home.
Tess is going to suggest that everyone stay within 10 feet of one of the paladins at all times, if possible.
Did you want me to clear your familiar, Fianna?
This is gonna sound horrible, but I actually want to see how long it lasts on its own,
Okay.
and it's not harming him. So
Dispel Magic.
I vote we kind of wait and see. Yeah.
Do we want to send the familiars back? I mean, obviously, other than Umbra, who is sort of using as an experiment.
Umbra is a canary right now.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, as
Good.
soon as they get into battle, he's gonna bamf anyway. But I kind of want to. It'll be good for the rest of us in case one of us gets
Mhm.
charmed and we can't immediately
Hmm.
dispel the effect. We'll know how long it lasts.
Can I get perception checks from everyone, please?
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. For
Point
some
of
reason, I
order.
said deception, and I was like,
That's not
"Ooh."
great right now.
Perception.
Point of order, weirdly, because of how the wand works of see invisibility, Brock also has see invisibility up at the moment.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And my Unkeg has Tremor Sense.
Oh, so does Umbra. No, wait.
Mhm.
Nope. Wait.
Wait, how did I make see invisibility work? How did
No,
I make
it's-
that one
it's-
work?
It's
the
because
actual
I-
something.
It's because she passes she'd have to pass the wand to Tess, and Tess casts it on herself because it's only
Ah.
a self-targeting spell.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
I cast a spell that only targets me, I can make it affect Brock as well.
See, I was like,
Because he's a
damn,
steed.
I made that wand OP.
So I wrote that RP wrong. Oh well. It's just RP. I got
Yeah.
a 19 for perception.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Far out math. 25 as well.
Mara?
24.
Tess?
19 for Tess.
Briney?
What did I miss?
Perception check, please.
Okay.
We can't tell where you go away because you don't have a camera.
I'm sorry. That's why I said
It's
be
okay.
right back in the chat.
Yep.
You know, perception 14.
Okay, everyone except Briney. Is it getting warmer in here? Just a little bit. Just like a comforting warmth. Like the sun on your skin, but just a little.
Fianna looks at Umbra.
Can't relate.
Um,
On your elven skin, Marky.
Oh, right, yeah.
Claudette will look at the Unkeg and it's like, if you feel anything coming, let me know. And headbutts it.
Shall we continue?
Yeah,
Yes,
this way.
let's go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we should have the paladins, like,
On either end.
in
On
the
either
middle.
end,
No,
yep.
in the, like, in...
Oh,
In the
yeah,
front?
middle works. Yeah, middle works.
Since
It'll work.
gonna be invisible to everyone but myself and Tess.
And
Do you want me
Marky.
to go first or last? Well, you won't be able to see me, Marky, but yes.
Briney's
Do you
going to
want me to go
activate her
first?
invisibility on her helm.
Okay.
It's making it so you can see all the auras.
Thank you.
Wow. Is that everyone? Because there's a lot of auras
What-
going on. I think that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Breathing air is exhilarating.
I feel alive.
Okay, so do we want a paladin in front and a paladin in back to keep the
If you want to have somebody in front of one of the paladins, that's fine too. Because if Fianna wants to go
Yeah.
in first,
Yeah, if Fianna wants to
Sure.
go in front, I can see her, so I can keep her in my aura.
Mara's nervous about letting anyone else go in front. Just warning you.
Mara can go as well. The aura's 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Out of curiosity, if I make an aura from my blind sense, are people going to see it? Is there an option to turn that off? Just
Yeah,
for myself?
yeah. That's I can see it, but other people can't see it unless I make it visible to them.
Perfect.
Cool.
As they go, sorry, Fiona's gonna cast Long Strider on herself because it lasts for an hour. So
Okay.
she gets 10 extra feet of movement.
Okay. Cool.
And I took my potion, but I think I might have glitched at that moment.
Ah,
so just
I did not hear that yet. So
Okay,
so far
yeah.
I know about Fianna and Morwen. No, you're not Morwen today. Briney. Because the picture is Morwen.
And Marky.
And Marky. Okay. Cool. So as you enter this area, you can see a bit more of it. There is like kind of a cavernous bit with like stalactite. What are they called when they go all the way? Those things. Columns. Let's go with columns. Poking out. It looks like it was at some point being mined. There are definitely like crystals and gems sticking out of the walls in ways that I'm sure don't happen in real life. But this is fantasy land, so
Yep.
they do. Just imagine that they're green.
Mm.
There are barrels, chests, lots of picks, and things.
How
Does it
vulnerable
look like
these
things
emeralds
have been
look?
just like dropped?
Very much so.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Very much like they got interrupted or just decided to put their picks down and do something else. Leaned up against
do
the
we see-
walls,
Do we see any
Yes.
loose gems?
Make an investigation check.
Claudette's gonna move into the cavern. I'm not sure
Get in
what
on the investigation.
Brock is going to have a hard time getting through that little gap. Brock might have to go around the other way.
Do I get any bonuses from the auras for this? I don't know how those work.
No, it's
minus
saving
saving throws.
throws.
There's a saving throws, I think.
Okay, cool. So it's a 10.
16.
Would you like
16 on
I'm
investigation.
not using inspiration for that.
What are we rolling investigation for?
Finding
Loose
loose
gems.
emeralds lying around.
Oh, yeah. Marky's definitely doing that. That is 18 plus 15. That's a 30 something, right?
Fianna
35?
finds
Too busy
nothing.
with them.
Mara
Too busy with them.
is Mara is you find some that are still in the rocks, but you can't like break them loose. Marky looks at where people were obviously like pickaxing the rocks and finds a few on the ground. They're unpolished, like it's raw.
Raw.
Mhm.
How valuable
Perhaps-
is raw emerald?
Perhaps we should focus on what we're here to do.
Yeah. Tess is also going to point out, guys, so some people went up and they had happy memories. I'm going to suspect that the ones who didn't come back were the ones who weren't affected by the charm, so just keep that in mind.
Or maybe they were and they got bad memories and were dragged down.
Claudette turns to the Unkeg and is like, "Is there anything under the ground that I need to know about?" The Unkeg has 60 feet of tremor sense.
Make a Ankeg perception check with advantage because of the tremor sense.
That is a What is... Oh, it's the same as my perception. So... that's a 25.
60 feet? There's
Yeah.
nothing notable within 60 feet.
She will
now.
ask it to alert her if there's anything that's, like, moving underground that may be burrowing towards them. She just doesn't want to be ambushed.
Cool. Now that you're moving deeper into the mine, I need you all to make another wisdom check for me with all the associated stuff.
Looks like everybody's in an aura, so add 6.
Now, did one of
And-
those unrefined emeralds look to be 100 GP of value?
I have no idea what unrefined emeralds are valued at.
And-
You will have to ask me later when I can look it up.
And
Because we're
everyone's
taking-
rolling with advantage as well.
Cool. Good.
Okay, cool.
No.
Fianna,
Oh no.
you don't need to roll for Umbra. Umbra's already happy on his rock in the sun.
Okay, cool. That makes it a 21
For Fianna.
for Fianna. Yes. Let's do math in my head.
Claudette,
32 and 30.
Marky,
Natural 20 for 28.
Mara,
13.
Tess.
Oh,
Brock got
actually,
25 and Tess is immune.
Oh, yeah.
You
Can
do
I
have Twitch inspiration if you need, Mara.
See where it's going.
I want
Oh,
to see
she
where
might-
it's going.
She might not want. Well, I can give her +6 with Flush of Genius to make it a 19.
Are you doing that?
Or does Mara's player want me to do that?
You don't know.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Okay.
it.
Cool.
So it'll be 19.
Briney.
Briney got a 29. Does Blue need to roll again?
No. Oh, yes,
No.
because you
Yeah,
broke Blue out of it. Yep.
Yeah. He's seeing butterflies again.
Cool.
He got a
Excellent.
7.
As you move through this cavern, you see Mara kind of slow down and relax. Mara, there was a time when you and what's his name? Reginald. What?
Yeah, I can't even remember myself now. Randall.
I'm like,
Your-
Harold, no, that's Venus.
Your prior husband, your late
Yes.
husband, before you had children, before he got all run-offy,
Yes.
you went to a cabin in the mountains and there was this massive blizzard and you were all holed up in this beautiful cabin with a roaring fire, and it was one of the happiest, most romantic times in your life.
Good times. Good times.
And what's interesting is that all the rest of you experience this as well. As the cabin around you kind of shifts and changes, and you find yourselves in a cabin.
I like this.
So, to be very clear about this, for Mara, it's perfect.
Mhm.
For Mara, it is warm, the fire is crackling, everything looks right. It's exactly how you remember it. For the rest of you, it's still the cabin, but it's kind of shaped itself to resemble what Mara is experiencing. So you can see the fireplace, you can kind of see like stalactites, stalagmites coming up out of the fireplace as if they were flames, but they're rock. Mara sees these beautiful, comfortable armchairs. The rest of you just see rocks that have kind of shaped themselves into this situation. So you're getting like I don't know, like an approximation of what she's experiencing. But for her, for Mara, this is amazing.
Can you
As
see the
Fianna-
change in Mara?
Can you see what?
The change in Mara?
You can make an insight check. It's probably pretty obvious, but make an insight check anyway.
As somebody who lived in the Feywild, does this feel Fey in nature?
Make a...
Did you want insight as well?
Yeah, let's go with that.
So 15
Like
for
a-
Briney.
15? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty clear that Mara's like, oh, wow, this is awesome.
Mhm.
Your guy is not
Yeah,
here.
that-
There's no person, but it
Yeah.
elicits all the same like sense memory stuff, so you feel like you felt them.
Good times from then
Fianna?
are good, and it's not all the bad memories are extra for
Correct.
afterwards.
Absolutely. Fianna?
When it shifts, Fianna bamps Umbra into the pocket dimension, and then does she see anything with the sea invisibility?
No.
Like, nope. Okay,
No.
and then she's actually going to activate her boon of Halozon to make sure this is not a mimic. So she can
Okay.
sense a mimic within
It
100
is.
feet of
It's
her.
not a mimic. It's not a mimic. It's just that the environment has
Good call.
adjusted to be like
Okay.
Mara's experience. Claudette.
28. 28.
It's not fair.
Not Faye? Claudette will say out loud, whatever this is, it's not Faye in nature.
Tess
I'm
is
not sure
going
if that's
to
reassuring or
Yeah.
not.
Tess is going to pop a divine sense. I'm expecting it won't find anything, but anything celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet, not behind total cover.
No.
And not the hallow spell.
None of those
Mark-
things.
Marky will just do a small lap to make sure that blind sight covers the entire room. And I guess we'll keep pacing within the auras.
As far
Anything
as you-
else?
As far as you can tell, there's nothing here apart from what you're seeing. Mara is seeing something different. Umbra still looks like he's chilling on a rock somewhere.
Hello, is there anybody out there? No?
Marky will keep
There.
pacing in case something tries to come up through this illusion.
Briney's gonna remind everybody that if you stand next to her right before a fight, you get to go quicker.
there
Yesterday
any-
it was important.
There any
Come over.
any doors or windows?
No. There's like the shape of windows, kind of, in the walls. Mara can see an enormous snowstorm outside. That's part of the beauty of this memory, is that it was so cold and vicious outside, but inside it was cozy and lovely.
Do we want to leave this?
I was going to say, is obviously, to us, it looks like it's been walled over, right? The exit, there was like a passageway around this way.
Yeah.
Is it?
Brock's gonna try and put his head
actually-
through the wall.
Bonk.
Over here.
Hit
Oh,
stone.
Okay, yeah, that answers my question. Was can I
You
go
want
where
me-
I thought a
You would've-
spell like a
those of
column
you who-
was?
Those of you who are not Mara, you would have seen the stone shift into this.
Okay.
It didn't just it like adjusted itself into this environment.
Claudette's gonna reach out and cast Stone Shape and try and make a door.
What level spell is stone shape?
Stone Shape is... I've got a couple of different things that I can do. So let's start with Stone Shape, because it's a lower level. Stone Shape is 3rd level. No, 4th
Okay.
level.
Okay. So what are you trying to do? Make a door?
Yeah, she's gonna go over to where she knows the, because she was standing right by the bridge.
Yep.
And actually, rather than use a 4th level spell, she's gonna turn to the Unkeg and be like, can you... And the Unkeg has Burrow, and it's
Okay.
gonna dig.
The Unkeg burrows into the wall and comes out the opposite side.
Oh, portal.
It's like a circle, but not like a real circle.
When does it work like that?
Does it leave a hole, the burrow? Can we see infinitely?
Closes over
into
behind it.
ourselves?
As soon as it goes through, it like, and then it comes out the other side. Like there's some kind of weird loopy shit going on here.
This is maybe not as much as a dumb idea as I think it is. Can Marky try and speak to the room like he would the realm?
You can try.
I mean, it's exhibiting some of the same behavior, so
Yeah.
not that dumb.
This room. This is gonna sound weird. Are you a sentient thing? We have experience with this. You might be sentient. Are you sentient?
The room does not respond.
Claudette's gonna take her potion of acid resistance, and then she comes over and casts Dispel Magic on Mara.
Tess will take hers too.
Can you roll your dispel
I was-
magiciness, please?
I was
I
wondering
can.
what dispel magic would do if we touched the wall.
That is a dirty 20, which again would dispel a 9th level spell.
Yep. So Mara, you feel this thing dissipate from you, and you are all, and the stone kind of shifts back, and you're back where you were before.
Claudette will look at everybody in their gruff tiefling form and says, I cannot keep doing that. I
Neither
suggest
can
we move quickly.
Anyone looking at Mara would just see a single tear just slowly going down her
Oh.
cheek at the memory.
My best stories are the
Um,
ones where I emotionally fuck you up.
Claude, Claude,
Tess will-
Claudette,
Tess will-
Claudia. Who am I speaking to?
Claudette is fine today.
Claudette. Okay. What if we try to dispel on the actual cave instead of on the people having the effect?
If it's a creature emitting the effect, it may just come straight back.
How long were we in Mara's memory for?
It
Make
didn't seem-
yeah, it didn't seem that long. Make a
We can't see the sun.
I don't think you have any way to know.
No, but I mean, like, to us, what was our own perception of the room?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Is that
Mm.
is that enough time to have asked to prep a ritual cast of detect magic?
What
You could- you mean-
talking
You want to
Like,
do it while you were in it? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Claudette's gonna put the ankeg away and she's going across this bridge.
Make a dexterity save, For
Dexterity
me.
save?
please,
Yep.
or a dexterity check. It's not a save really, because it's a rickety fucking bridge. It's built for halflings. They're little and nimble.
That's a 19.
Yep, easy enough.
That's why she put the ankeg away and she'll bring it out once she crosses.
So
Um.
you get across. Can never find my polygon. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo,
Rock's
boop-a-doo.
gonna chill until the end.
Can you
There's
guys?
a big-
Okay, there I am.
Okay.
Sorry. Fianna brings Umbra back from the pocket. Are they still all happy?
Yeah.
Like they were when they went in? Okay. So that doesn't fix it.
Tess is going to ask Fianna's permission to try something to see if it fixes, so that we don't have to keep using spell magic.
Can I know what it is?
It's just a little lay on hands. I don't think it'll
yeah.
work, but it might be something.
Sure.
She pumps in 5 hit points, which would cure a disease or neutralize a poison affecting the creature. So
Doesn't
I don't,
change anything.
didn't think so, but
Okay.
good to have confirmation.
Yeah. It's worth a shot. It could have been a weird gas thing.
Got a
Um,
little
But it
happy
isn't.
crow.
when the room melted away,
Mhm.
what kind of magic school was it? Was it just the enchantment, or was it also transmutation? When the
Oh.
cave actually.
I'm looking at my cheat sheet. I would say there probably was some transmutation there. It's a bit of a
Mm.
mixture.
And was
Because it
there a
did
sort of-
actually change the rock. Like it wasn't an illusion. Yeah.
Yeah. Did it sort of seem to melt away in a particular direction, the direction we're going, or
Not
did it
really,
more
no.
just sort of
No, it just kind of, the whole thing just kind of.
fall?
Claudette's
That's
gonna
would've-
start checking out this cabin.
Tess
Okay.
would have followed like right on Claudette, so that
Anyone
they're still within
who's
an aura. but-
Rocking across the bridge needs to give me a dex check, please.
Dex check.
Let's go. That is what's my dexterity. Just a flat
Ooh.
dex check.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my Twitch inspiration for that.
19.
19's fine. It's not super hard. It's just, you
Oh,
know.
Tess. Tess.
So the highest of the two was a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Put the nails together.
Can I cast
And
Featherfall on
I-
Tess?
Like,
You can cast Featherfall on Tess. Tess, you are now falling into a ravine.
Just as well
Nice.
we took water breathing, breathing people.
I'll let you know if there's anything down here.
Have a
Mara-
good swim.
pulled out anger.
You pull out
Oh.
Angus. Okay.
I go, Angus, go back.
Can your broom fly
love
without
it.
you?
Can for like a mile.
The broom is heading in your direction, Tess. You are still falling. Slowly, because
Slowly.
Feather fall.
Cool. Between
Fianna's gonna
me
fly
falling.
across the ravine.
Yeah, Briney has boots of flying, but
Alright.
Blue does not. But I'm gonna wait for the broom to be available before I send Blue over.
I'm not sure ponies can ride flying brooms. There's a sentence you would only say in D&D.
The broom can carry up to 400 pounds.
I don't
So
know.
as long as
So-
you've got some good, if I send him over with the rope, you
If
can
I can
tie.
I can sit on the broom and hold him. Because I can't carry. No, I don't know. Can I hold him? I'm strong. She's like
The
a 21
broom
strength.
is currently Harengon hunting. So it is
I assume I'm just sort of
Okay.
floating down.
are,
I've got
'cause
dark
Featherfall.
vision and see invisibility. Is there anything below me while I'm falling?
a lot more fall.
Cool. I assume the broom is much faster than me with featherfall.
Yeah,
on.
I would say it can catch up with you
Speed.
really easily and catch you, and you can ride the broom.
I'm
The broom
"Hey,
like
yes,
goes,
no."
and then and shoots back up.
The broom wouldn't go carry the horses. It can only carry 180 kilos.
Yes, I don't think it can carry the pony. You're gonna have to make a decision about the
Okay.
pony.
All right. So
It's like
Briney's strength
400
is
pounds.
21. Can she pick up her pony? You think? She's strong.
Yeah, but ponies are not light. I'm gonna
No.
look up
And
how
they're
much
not
That's why-
ponies
exactly
that's why
weigh.
I'm
like-
asking the question, not assuming.
How much do ponies weigh?
Yeah.
And your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15 in pounds.
So what does that give you?
It's 21, right?
300.
Someone do the math for me.
It's 315.
So according
Which
to
again
Google,
is like 150 kilos.
ponies weigh between 300 and 800 pounds.
Okay.
So
That's quite a range.
unless Blue is a very tiny pony, is Blue an average-sized pony? Bear in mind
I
that
mean,
whatever
you-
decision you make now is going to
No,
stick
you-
forever.
creature. He's not a real pony. You know, he's pony presenting fey creature.
Yes, but right now he is pony shaped
Yes.
and
Yes.
pony weighted.
Claudette
always
will call
imagined
out
him
that
tiny.
this happened.
She's never tried to ride him, but
He is technically
gonna
a
try-
steed.
yes, she's gonna try to see if he can. Well, let me see. Should I roll to see if I can lift him? You want me to roll
I think
something?
you can lift him because I think an average pony is 500 pounds, and that's
So I
well
can't.
above
So I try and
your-
I can't. So I'm gonna see if he can. Acrobatics. What are we doing? Dex.
Dex check, just a straight dex
Well,
check.
Claudette's
Oh
gonna
my God, he
call
rolled
out
a
that this
natural 20.
cabin.
For 20.
Oh well, then you're fine. That was a lot of.
Okay.
yeah.
That was a
he-
lot of something for nothing. Okay.
While you're having this whole like
Fine.
moment of Blue's just
Well,
like
we've,
whatever,
Yeah.
man.
we've still got Brock, and Claudette will point out to Tess that this cabin keeps going down. So maybe Tess should send Brock around this way.
Yeah, Brock's just gonna
So what
explore a
Claudette
bit.
would have noticed is that this clearly is where they've been digging deep, right? There are ladders going down.
Mhm.
So even though we felt the effects earlier, there's been more digging. So
Or
Okay.
the digging had already happened when the effects started.
right.
Brock's gonna go stand vigil at the elevator and make sure
Okay.
that the back entrance is clear.
Cool.
Team back door.
Team back door.
Yes, team backdoor.
Team Vector.
All right. Did everyone else roll dex checks to get across the bridge? Who didn't fly?
Yes. I rolled for blue and I flew.
Okay. Cool. Tess got rescued by a brute
Shall
called
we-
Angus.
Yep.
Shall we
Thank
go
you,
down
Mara.
this ladder?
Yep. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Down the ladder we go.
Cool. As you go down the ladder, I need another wisdom save, please.
Oh boy.
Claudette's gonna have
Everybody
to
in an aura. People stay in auras.
Does Brock need to make
Yeah.
one back where he is? Like, is
No.
it a time thing or just? Yeah.
No, it's getting more powerful the closer you get to the source. Is what's happening.
We're able to like all go down the ladder in such a way that we're covered by the auras. Yeah.
Well, I would assume that that this is happening kind of as you're getting to the bottom of the ladder. We'll go with that. That's easier.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to fall down the ladder when you see something different. So, Fianna.
Using
Go on.
inspiration by the Twitch inspiration.
I think I'm just gonna send Blue to his pocket dimension. He's just let him dream about butterflies.
Okay. Fianna, what you got?
That would
I
have
got
been an easy
21
way to
and-
get him across the bridge.
21.
And I'm gonna send Umbra to the pocket as well.
Okay.
Just so
Go
you
ahead.
know,
What you got?
Single
Just so you know,
digits and he
Kit.
has no bonus.
just so you know, Kit, because Briney would know. With
Yeah.
Find Steed, you can't just bring them back, like a
Right.
familiar can.
No, he's
You have
gone
to
for
cast it again
today.
to bring it
Yeah,
back.
Yep. But
Claudette.
Yeah.
What was your wisdom?
I got 27. The Anke got 36.
Cool. Marky.
25.
Mara.
gonna move Blue off
You know.
to ether somewhere.
Tess. You're immune.
I mean,
Oh, take +6, Mara. Make that a 24.
Briney.
24.
Cool. Cool. Fianna. As
Oh,
your
oh no,
feet touch
oh no.
down at the base of this ladder, you're suddenly in a forest. And it is a forest near where you grew up.
Oh.
And in your hand is a flute. Was it a flute? I think it was a flute.
It is a flute, yeah.
Oh.
And you know, deep in your soul, that there's a tree just over there where you're going to be meeting Etienne.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Why? Fianna, why do you always get the
realize-
mind fuck?
Is the
Do I realize that this isn't real because I left my flute? Okay, so I'm actually remembering a real memory.
Like you're
Okay.
in that space. It's like
Okay,
you're in it. It is happening.
Because the flute's not here.
No, I know, but it doesn't
Okay.
matter. It's there in your hand. In the same way
Okay.
that Mara's fire was there. The rest of you
Yeah.
watch as the cavern around you sprouts stone trees,
Oh god.
and they grow all around you. This is what you're seeing, guys. I had so much fun with this
Oh.
game.
Oh my goodness.
God, part of me wants to just let Fianna experience this for a little bit. Part of me is like,
No,
No.
the repercussions. Yeah.
Claudette looks around. She's like,
Poor Hayden.
who is it this time?
Yeah.
And
It's
is gonna
Fianna.
get everyone to check in.
Yeah.
Fianna's walking over to the tree to sit down and
Yep.
play.
Do we
Fianna,
see it?
you're
Do we see a thing?
Oh,
no. Oh,
What
is
is
there a
it?
thing?
does Marky
not
detect a thing?
It's not
I don't-
there.
I don't
no
know what
thing.
you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no thing.
Oh, our senses don't work.
As soon as I see
Recollection level.
who it is affecting, so Claudette will be like, "Everybody check in," and when Fianna doesn't check in,
Fine.
Fianna's off to go and meet Etienne at the tree.
I cast Dispel Magic again using my last spell slot. And that's a
Oh.
9. That's a 19. So again, enough to dispel a
Yeah.
9th level spell.
Cool. Fianna, you're just getting to the tree. He's going to be here any minute, and then the tree is a rock, and the flute is gone. And you're
Really?
like,
Fianna looks at her
Damn it,
hands and just kind of like freezes
Oh.
in place for a moment.
Reaches
Tess
over
is
and
gonna
You guys
just
can
put
really
a
read
hand on
her
the
face
shoulder.
because it doesn't look like her.
Well,
Well,
also,
that
isn't she
feels-
invisible?
So
Tess knows
I don't
where
know how
she is.
dark is it.
Yeah, so does
Yeah,
Marky.
Tess can see her.
Oh. Yeah,
Tess will
Mara
put a-
doesn't touch.
you also all realize very rapidly that it's probably a good thing Claudette did that so fast. because there are
Mhm.
lots of cliff faces happening around these trees
Yeah.
that sprung up.
Yeah.
Mm.
And now they're
Claudette
gone
does
again.
not want anybody crashing to their death.
Mhm.
So
Tess is going to cast Bless at we'll just say at first level for now on we'll say Claudette, Mara, and
I've got
Fianna.
a wisdom save of +10.
I know,
Marky
but
have it as a +2.
What?
sure.
Plus affects other things.
True.
Who are you choosing, Tess?
Tess doesn't know about the difference between Marky and Claudette's score, and she knows that Claudette is the one who can fix things. So if she goes down, we're fucked. So
Oh,
Briney can too. It's just Claudette's like quicker.
Claudette's done it up to now.
Claudette's the one that she knows can fix it.
Well, okay, Briney has offered, but just so you know.
Tess
I'll
is
let
making
it
the
go.
decision
Right.
without a discussion, I'm assuming.
Yep.
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 So
That's
based
right.
on what Tess knows.
Yep.
So who's got it? Mara, Claudette, and Fianna?
how steep are these? cliff
Tess is
faces?
immune, so you're never going to know what I had prepped for you, Tess.
Oh.
Tess takes off the
Oh.
Tess takes off the necklace.
I also want a happy memory.
As a player, I was kind of hoping she would eventually
Wait.
fail just to see what you had.
I want to know what Marky says because Marky doesn't have happy memories.
This
You
will
don't-
only help us for a minute, so let's get down these cliffs.
The Horde.
Let's get down.
Okay. So you're going down the next
Marky
ladder?
has memories of the Horde.
Yep.
Cool. As you get to the bottom, I'm going to need you to do another one because you're getting closer and closer.
I got Umber's in the pocket.
Ice is not going to try and kill me.
Everybody say my aura.
Oh, dang it.
Fucking bullshit.
I really wanted to roll. I wanted to roll hello. Damn this. Damn inspiration.
Have inspiration.
30,
2.
There's a big fucking hole here, you guys. Just so you know.
36.
All right. You probably, those of you especially with magical or fey backgrounds, would understand that it's getting more invasive as you go along. It's getting harder to resist this thing that is happening. Fianna, what you got?
32.
Claudette,
30 and 36.
Marky,
I got 25.
25.
Yeah.
Mara,
21.
Tess is immune. Briney,
26.
okay. Well, in that case, you're all back in a cabin.
Mara's cabin.
Mara's cabin. You're back in Mara's cabin.
Marky's gonna turn to Mara and just dispel magic.
Okay. I'm not taking you back to the cabin. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Marky's like, please, Mara, let everyone else have a turn. Just magic.
Claudette.
Yep.
Is your pancake out or in?
Yep, it's out.
Okay. It turns to you and it goes in pancake in your brain. It's coming. And we're gonna
Oh.
take a break.
Awesome.
We will take a short break. We're not doing marbles today because of other stuff that is going on. So we're
Yeah.
gonna just do.
Ooh.
Oh, Claudette, you just won some manacles of anti-magic.
Oh, awesome.
We are going to just shiny thing this shit today. It is, what are we doing? Redbubble photo prints. Redbubble do these cool photo prints of any of the designs in our Redbubble store. It's coming. Relax, bro. And we'll be back in 10 minutes or so to see what is about to climb out of this hole in the ground and try to fuck these guys up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome back to Dangerous Ground. Gallant Horde game in a mine. We have to do a shiny thing. The winner is Bagsy!
Ooh, yay!
So please email me with which one you would like, because otherwise, I have your address, I think. Otherwise, I will never ever get around to doing it. But if it's in my emails, eventually I will. Okay, so you have found your way down into this mine. You have discovered a very deep, dark hole. You have experienced a few strange experiences. And you have been told by an Ankig that something is climbing up out of this hole. I'm going to
Yes.
give you one lot of prep to figure out what you want to prep before this thing climbs out. What do you want to do?
Claudette would tell everybody that something is coming up the hole.
I assumed that.
Mara's gonna swap Angus for the blood axe, and then get very, very angry and rage.
Marky is going to cast haste on Fianna.
Okay.
With a reassuring pat on her shoulder, as they sort of assume what just went down in the
He doesn't
memory.
really react, but just kind of nods. She's going to be holding Hunter's Mark to cast it on whatever comes out of the hole.
Yep. Load it.
Claudette turns into a matching Ankeg.
Cool.
Slay.
You can just make me big sized.
I'm gonna do this,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna give you an orange dot so that you know. Wait, you moved me just as you moved yourself just as I was trying to
It's
orange
way
dot.
over here.
The orange dot's the
That's
real
Congress.
Claudette.
Cool. I'm just gonna move my little Claudette token
Yep.
over there.
That's cool. So we've got Fianna, Claudette, Marky, Mara, Tess, Briney.
She's gonna wait, and because she has a concentration thing she wants to do, but not until people start getting hurt.
Tess, did I do you?
No, you haven't
So-
yet.
Okay,
Is
sorry.
Bless still Bless still going? It's only for a minute, so I feel like maybe she needs
probably
to
not.
recast it.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna recast Bless.
Cool.
And on seeing Marky cast haste, she's gonna include him this time and go Marky, Fianna, and Mara.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, she will give bardic inspiration to Briney, and
Cool.
Is that a D6, D8? What do we got?
it's just a D6
D6
for
Awesome.
any D20 roll that you
Okay.
make.
And
Alright.
Barney's gonna let people know what she's gonna do as an aura of vitality, and it's a 30-foot radius. So I think in this hole everybody's covered.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so if you let me know you're hurt, I can heal you as a bonus action, and not use another spell slot. So I'm gonna wait until people start getting hurt and have that going.
Cool. Out of the hole, you see climbing a creature that is mostly
Ooh.
tentacles and teeth. It is terrible.
Yep.
Fianna, make a history check or a nature check for me, please.
Oh,
You may
oh,
choose one of those two things.
Is this an
Nature's
aberration?
better, and she gets advantage on nature checks. Okay. Let me pull up my. I
Probably
get a
does.
bonus. Do I get a bonus on this because of Bless, or is that just
Plus
No,
4. D4. Plus D4.
D4.
okay? Okay, so
Because you're the one person who might actually recognize this thing.
oh boy,
I'm gonna bet this has a CR rating that I can't turn into, which makes me sad.
16,
How much?
16,
16? Okay, I will say you definitely recognize this as an aberration, but you don't know the
Uh-huh.
specific creature.
That's fair.
But you're like,
Because I
oh
rolled a
shit,
3.
this definitely
I-
feels like something familiar to me. It
So
climbs
whoever's
using its
standing-
tentacles, and it's just as
Yeah,
it comes
poop
over the lip
growls.
of the thing, it just opens its like beak mouth thing, and it's just fucking teeth. It's a bad time. I need you all to roll initiative, please.
All right, so it's under Hunter's Mark, and Fianna just lets out like an angry growl. Whoever's standing beside her. So Marky hears that.
What do we get in Briney's aura?
yeah.
Plus 10. I'm sorry. Plus 4 to initiative, and then plus 6 to saving throws.
And it's only a 10-foot aura.
Yeah, the 30-foot when I cast. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do the Aura of Vitality because it lasts a minute. So it's there if I need it. Okay.
Hang on.
Oh.
So it was just +4.
+4 on initiative.
Cool.
Plus
yeah.
4 or plus a d4?
No,
Plus-
+4 on initiative.
Just checking.
Oh, does bless count on an?
No.
No, it's only for saves
Hmm.
And
No,
Right.
what is for save?
and attack.
Okay.
Over 20.
25.
Everyone.
Whoa!
27.
Whoa! Okay. How about over 25?
27.
31.
31!
Fianna's mad.
Bonus.
Fianna's
apparently
been ready.
is very inspired by her hatred of this creature.
She has her
Cool.
ATM and then an aberration. Yeah.
So Fianna, then Tess. Claudette,
Then-
you were over 20.
25.
23.
Tess, you were 27, right?
Yeah.
Man, I rolled initiative for this thing and I was like, hey, that's quite good.
Right.
Fucking hell. Claudette. Then Marky. Alright, Mara and Briney, what you got?
21.
19. Ooh, we all rolled really well.
Yeah, you did.
19 is the lowest, you guys. That's awesome.
Briney, what's your dexterity?
My dex is 14.
Cool. Wait, Mara, you were 19. No, Briney was 19.
21.
Cool. Alright. Well, in that case, Fianna. So if you have anything that you summon, or familiars, or anything else, it goes after your turn, because I'm not having 5,000 things in the initiative order. So,
Okay,
Fianna.
okay. I'm gonna try to do a lot of math because like the first thing I rolled was a natural 20.
Amazing.
Okay. And
On
then
brand.
okay, so 20 19. And then let me double check my bonuses. So she dropped Hunter's Mark. And she gets 5 attacks
Holy
because
moly.
of haste.
Play.
And that's 9, so 20, 28, 19, 50, plus 24, 23. The lowest attack is a 19.
They all hit.
Okay. So let me do. And like the very last one, you guys saw like she hits and misses, but like a shadow reaches out from her and actually hits the creature, doing the damage that her sword would do. Okay, so
So are
the
you
natural
like-
20.
Are you really close to this thing then? Have you moved in close to it?
Yes, I fly up, probably like behind it more than like in front of it, and I get
Okay.
55 feet of movement my first turn.
Okay.
Oh, that's a hole.
So hold for death.
Yeah, but she's flying,
Are you
right? You're
flying?
flying?
Flying.
I'm
Oh,
flying.
Right.
Yep.
and
That's why the
then-
hole is not a problem. It's also like up against the edge of the thing is probably more accurate, so you can probably get right behind
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to get in a position to give other people flanking.
Nice.
So
Because
that's
it's like
need
up
to
on the edge
roll.
of the...
Oh, that was even without all those were without bless. I didn't roll for bless.
It's fine. You
But-
get.
You hit.
Yeah, hit all of them.
Yeah. So.
Glad I beefed this monster.
40, 50, 60, 70.
Just hold for death with the damage from 5 attacks.
Yeah. Do I need to know what kind of damage it is?
It'll be magical /
Oh, it
piercing.
doesn't. It
So
doesn't really matter.
okay, so that's that, and then I need this. Come back here. What's 6 times 3?
6 times 3, 18.
18.
18.
Okay. It'll be easier to add that way. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 74 points of magical damage.
4 points.
Yeah.
74. I think that's her record, or very close to it.
Zen is
Very
so proud
good.
of you right now. Zen
I
is
think
so proud.
Ardbeg
Yeah.
is so proud of you too. Amazing. Okay, good job. That's you?
Yes.
Okay.
These
Um,
people all angry, serious face. I am excited.
Balls.
You're full of joy. Cool. It is going to take a legendary action, and it is going
No.
to. Oh wait, no, it's not.
See? No.
Oh wait, yes it is. It is going to go invisible. So
Oh.
if you have see invisibility up, you can still see it. But if you can't,
Yep.
if you don't have see invisibility up, it is invisible now.
Last for an hour.
Is it floating or is it touching the ground?
It's touching the ground, so
Yeah,
tremor
yeah,
sense would
it's-
still work. Yeah.
And blind sight will still work as well.
Yes. So who can't see it right now?
I think it's just Briney and Mara.
Briney and Mara.
No, Briney has
Briney has
watchful
the
film.
invisibility.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright.
true, so it's just
Mara,
Mara.
you have disadvantage on your attacks. Sorry about that. It doesn't know you can all see it. It's like, I'm invisible now. Haha, oh shit.
Like a
Um,
little kid hiding under a table with the feet
Yeah,
sticking out.
exactly.
Yep.
Tess, you're up.
I get to this square here with the terrain that's there.
Yeah.
Either by going around. Yep.
Yeah.
And would that get flanking, or do I have to kind of be here for flanking?
I think you have to be in, yeah, there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tess will move up to here and take 2 swipes. The first one was a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 11 slashing damage and 16 radiant damage.
Yep.
The second attack is 27 to hit.
Yeah.
For 11 slashing damage and 20 radiant damage.
Nice.
And then she's going to, as a bonus action, do Booming Blade, so she's going to swing again with her glaive.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 28 to hit. For 16 slashing damage and 3 radiant, but also 1 thunder damage, and it gets sheathed in sonic energy. And that's
Okay.
going to be her turn.
What does the sonic energy do?
Booming blade.
If
it
she
moves.
moves,
Or
she
if it
takes more
moves.
damage.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. Claudette.
Seeing it go invisible, Claudette's gonna actually drop her wild shape.
Mhm.
And starts to cackle. Oh no, she doesn't cackle because she's not in Claudette form. She just points her broom, and black smoke starts billowing out of it, and she casts Fairy Fire. Can I have a Dex save DC 23, please?
How big is the fairy fire?
It's a 20-foot square. She's gonna like just put it kind of over on this corner so that it just affects it.
The 10.
Cool. It is fairy fired, so all
Cool.
attacks against it have advantage, and it is no longer invisible.
Oh, this is sad.
And then the Armcake's gonna move.
I just need one turn, you guys.
The Armcake's gonna move over here.
No. No, 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 no.
The Armcake's gonna move over here. And do I want to spit acid or do I want to bite it? Acid,
I don't
bite
know.
it.
What do you want to do?
It's gonna. Armcake's gonna bite it.
Okay. Do I have resistance to acid yet? Oh, doesn't look like I do. Sad.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
All right,
Four-
we're gonna take
14 slashing damage plus 6 acid damage, and it is larger than large, so it is not grappled.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
All right. None of the things are useful yet. Marky.
Cool. Alrighty. As a bonus action, I will pull out a small little bead and grant Marky the regenerative abilities of a troll.
Oh yeah. Okay.
A
bead, alright. A bead I gave you. Yes. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. Yep.
You've made me unkillable for 10 minutes, thanks. And then, with the lightning launcher, they're just gonna shoot 2 beams at it.
You have advantage.
I have advantage, which means, well, people within 5 feet anyway, this will give me sneak attack.
But you can't sneak attack on a range.
Within 30 feet,
Oh.
can't you?
A range attack you can.
Yeah.
And this isn't a spell, this is a weapon.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Alrighty, so that
I'm like,
is
I have a rogue with a crossbow, so yep, you sure can.
28 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah. And then number 2 is a natural 20 for 31.
What a shame that natural 20 wasn't on the first one with the sneak attack.
I know, that is a shame, but it's only
It is.
1d6, so
It's only level one level of
Yeah.
bard, so the other thing, rogue.
rogue. So,
Marky as a
roll.
bard. That would be interesting.
Right? Oh, I'm not sure.
I am singing songs like a sentient thing.
In-
You are all inspired now.
I am a human. I'm an elf.
I am an elf.
Dogs.
So fun.
Interesting
I
and
engage in artistic pursuits.
You could have a record player built in.
Anyway, yes,
Sorry.
what are we doing?
The first one is 12 points of lightning damage plus 3 sneak damage.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is while my maths 13 points of lightning damage.
Mhm.
And because it is taking damage from my lightning launcher, it will take another 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Did you remember to double that for your crit?
That secondary damage is not affected by those sorts of things. It just happens.
Not a rolled damage.
Yes.
I
Okay.
meant the
But
first damage, 13.
the first damage was that 12 was the crit damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry,
So-
the 13 was the crit damage.
So that's you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Mara.
Then I come down here, and when I go
That's-
onto the
that's a
right thing,
hole.
so I can
Th-
actually.
th-
Yeah,
There,
flying
there's a
boots.
hole. Oh, right. Okay.
Right,
Yep.
flying
Just
boots.
checking. Just checking. That you weren't just in your rage falling down the hole. That would be funny.
Parents have been very busy making flying boots for the last
Yep.
couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So it can be seen, and I'm now flanking.
Well, you don't. You've got advantage anyway because
Yep.
of very fire.
Because of fairy fire.
Okay, so 2 swings with the blood axe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what on earth is that one done?
Is Mara the one that ended up with the blood axe?
She was. Marky had
Yeah.
delivered it to her.
Uh-huh.
27 on the first hit.
Yep.
I'll just see if the second one hits.
She's our grog.
And 20 for the second hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Poor little aberration. He just wanted everyone to have nice memories and occasionally get eaten. Yeah.
Once you
That's what they
tenderize
do.
them.
It's a small price to pay. Dreams ain't free.
That's true.
Double checking this. It's not a construct or undead, so that works.
Nope.
So the first hit is 15 slashing and 3 necrotic.
Okay.
And the second one is 18 slashing and 5 necrotic. And
It just wants one turn. Just one.
but
No,
Little turn.
no, no turns for you.
just
Please no.
remember,
That initiative, man. I was like, if I could get a turn in, then I can do all sorts of awesome shit to these people.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
I
but-
rolled a 19, and I was like, that's a really good initiative.
Yeah, but we've got Briney.
Anyway,
And
yes.
she's still really, really annoyed that it brought up these memories and so inflicted all of the later memories of Randall on her as well. And she's just gonna scream at him.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Right. Lair actions. Woo.
Oh no.
Here we go. Here comes.
So, I need everyone, all of you, to make wisdom saves. Those of you in melee range of it, make it with disadvantage.
Is this a charm?
Shit. I'm not
Yes.
in. I'm not in either of the Paladin auras.
No, it's almost like everyone ignored the one instruction that Tess gave to stay in a Paladin aura.
It
Yep.
got us on the move. What is the big aura?
Yes, I
The big
failed.
aura is advantage on wisdom saves against charm effects, so,
Okay, so
I'm
it's a
assuming it's a
straight-
straight roll,
Straight roll
for those with
plus
disadvantage.
that
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 27.
I'm gonna use Twitch inspiration.
I want to see what Marky's good memory is, so I'm not going to bother with that. That's a fail. That's a 9.
A 9. Is anyone
Anyway.
worse than a 9?
Hang on.
No,
I,
like a 21.
I'm raging and I'm sure I can't be charmed or frightened
You're
while I'm
right.
raging.
I think you can't be charmed while you're raging.
I'm
Yep.
just trying to find it.
Briney got
Okay.
a 31.
Okay. Claudette,
37.
Tess, you're immune to charm right now. Cool. Fianna,
Like a 21.
you are back in the forest. Etienne will be there any moment. Marky, you are standing in the middle of the biggest library you have ever
I'll
seen.
play.
There are hundreds and hundreds of books here about everything you could ever want to know about. This is not a memory.
No.
This is your deepest desire for knowledge made
Period.
real around you. You know that you have all the time in the world to read as many of these books as you want. Unless someone breaks you, the two of you, out of this moment of joy and rapture that you're in, you can resave on your next turn. Otherwise, you're just in this space, being amazed by the wonder that is the experience.
If I was
Does that mean-
concentrating on a spell,
Yeah.
how does that work?
Oh, I would say that you're no longer concentrating on it because you are seriously just like, everything is
So-
fine, everything is wonderful.
So Fianna's walking to Etienne very, very, very slowly.
Yeah.
She had haste on her, and oh man.
Yep.
It's
You
a
feel
skill.
you're kind of vaguely aware of being quite tired in the back of your head, but it's not anything you need to worry about.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
Briney.
All right, she's gonna fly over, try to get some people in her aura, and smack this thing. First hit was a 28.
Yep.
For 12 bludgeoning and 11 radiant.
Mhm.
Does a 17 hit?
Just.
Okay, I used my bardic inspiration on that, and that is 11 bludgeoning and 9 radiant.
Okay.
And can I get a wisdom save of 18, please?
Oh, it's actually quite good at those. Who would have thought? That is 21. 13 plus 8.
Yeah,
21.
It's a save, so no damage.
My ability to math was suddenly just like, what are
Yeah.
numbers?
And that's my turn.
Okay. Which brings us to the creature. Who is going to attack. It's going to bite at Tess, and then it's going to use its tentacles on can't reach Marky. So one is definitely going for Fianna, because Fianna's very happy right now and won't fight back. So Tess, I'm gonna bite you. I'm not gonna bite you with a 7.
Nope.
Then I'm going to advantagely try to tentacle Fianna. 26.
Silvery barbs.
Of
Can I
course.
get you to re-roll it, please?
Damn you! That's a 23. 24.
Still hits. Still hits.
And I'll give advantage to Fianna for her next D20 roll.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if I had it because Garen sent me a message with his Twitch points.
I mean, you hear the message, but it's very, like, yeah.
Underwater.
It's all distant and, yeah. So, Fianna, you are going to take... Oh, wait, I rolled the wrong thing. Luckily for you, because that was a lot more d6s than I should have rolled. 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled and restrained by this tentacle that it is holding onto you with. The second tentacle can't reach the other happy person, so I guess it'll just go for Briney. And that's a 17. Briney?
I'm sorry. I
17.
glitched.
17.
No.
Does it hit you? No?
No.
Okay, cool. So it is now holding on to Fianna, who is oblivious to this
She
fact.
just got hugged by Etienne.
That's right. Etienne showed up. No, there are no people in these things, but you feel warm and happy and comfortable. Fianna, if you wish to attempt to save, you can do that at the end of your turn.
+6.
Advantage and
And
bless.
Advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
The paladin fucking followed you.
Okay. $32?
Yes, you save.
I curse in deep speech.
You come out of your beautiful, wonderful memory and find yourself wrapped in the tentacle of this creature, feeling very tired.
Yep, I couldn't have done anything on my turn anyway,
Yep.
but yeah,
Yep.
the only thing I do is I use my free action to curse.
Cool. Now it has a useful legendary action because it has someone.
Oh dear.
So it is going to
Oh,
try
no.
to eat you.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna eat me whole, right?
22.
Oh.
Not in pieces.
22.
22, yeah.
That
Yeah.
hits you. Excellent. So you're gonna take some tooth damage. 21 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength save.
Okay, you said 26?
21.
Or 22? 21.
What did I say?
Strength-
21? I think I said
strength save.
21.
Yeah. Strength save +6.
Make strength save and bless.
What do you say? You just managed to resist the it's got you in its tentacle and it's
Oh.
trying to push you down its throat, but you're managing to like push away from its mouth and resist getting swallowed
Ah.
by the big aberration. Cool. Tess, you're up.
Yeah, she's going to take a couple of swings. That's the
It
best.
does
thing she's
look
got.
very hurt. I will say that. I just wanted one turn.
If
Like,
she,
I just
if
want
it
to
had-
swallow one person. Sorry.
I'm so hungry.
Yes,
that's only a 16 to hit for the
that
first
misses.
one. And for
I shouldn't be so
the
gleeful,
second
but
one.
Enjoy.
Second one was better, but I think I'm going to use Twitch Inspiration to just make sure. Well, that was a natural one, but that's okay. I'll take the 18 to hit.
That does it.
Cool. So we will go with 12 slashing damage. And how are we doing on spell slots? Yeah, we'll pump another smite in there. That's 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then she will bonus
Yeah.
action booming blade.
It's dead. It's dead. It's dead.
Oh,
Oh man.
However-
However,
Wow.
Spirit Guardian's in the middle of its throat.
Oh
And-
crap!
It roars in agony and anger and sheer
Oh, no.
frustration. And I need all of you to make a wisdom save.
+6
Is
if
this
you're in
still the-
the
Marky, you're in the library. You're fine.
Perfect.
Is this still a
Everything's
charm
great.
effect?
this is
No.
a final
Oh,
turn.
no.
It's not a charm effect exactly.
So we don't get advantage?
Frightened?
It's not frightened, no.
Cool, so we don't get advantage.
It's the +6 if you're around,
Oh,
and
no. Okay.
Mara and Fianna have bless still.
I'll
I'm
use my
gonna
other, my
use
new Twitch inspiration.
inspiration.
Yeah. For some, nope, that was worse. Okay.
Fianna, what you got?
I can't remember how to do math. 21.
Claudette,
34 for Claudette, 29 for the Arctic.
that both saves. Mara,
18.
that fails. Tess,
27.
that succeeds. Fianna, you failed, by the way. Briney,
Okay, so yeah.
27.
I didn't hear you.
27.
That succeeds. So those of you
I
who
use
failed,
my Twitch Inspiration.
those of you who succeed take half damage. Those of you who
Mhm.
fail will. That's a psychic damage from like this pulse of bad vibes that comes out of this thing.
Yeah.
Marky, you take full damage, but you
Oh.
don't know that you take it in the moment. It will, however, like knock you out of the reverie, and you will just come to ouching in your brain, or whatever your approximation is. So that is 14 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
It's not too bad. I didn't roll very well.
That
Halved
doesn't-
if you succeeded. If you failed, you also get smacked with some sort of terrible memory. Something horrible. Just for a bit of added trauma. And then it begins to fall down the hole. It is still holding on to Fianna with its tentacle. Fianna, are you doing anything about that?
Yeah, Briney will try to grab her.
Because of the memory, no.
Because it's still my turn.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's a reaction anyway. I would like to cast Featherfall on the creature.
Okay, it's falling slowly into the abyss. Still
Yeah.
holding Fianna.
Yeah,
Um,
but she
I
can fly, and she's got. Like,
She's
I
currently
can slow it
apparently
down.
having some trauma and not responding. That's what she's
For like a turn, yes.
Okay.
So you have, like,
are we
one
still in
round.
combat rounds?
Oh.
Well, kind of, I guess. I guess that was Tess. So Claudette, you're next. If you want to do something
Cool.
as it falls.
Claudette's just gonna say to the Unkeg, grab her, and the Unkeg's gonna like jump and grab her and burrow into the wall.
Okay.
And come back around.
That's
It
not
has-
going to
it has a
exacerbate the
grab-
trauma at all.
It has a grapple attack, so it'll like
Yep.
grapple her and bring her around.
All right. I assume you're not resisting this, Fianna. Okay. Cool.
No.
In that case, you manage to catch her as this thing falls away into the abyss. And we're out
Slowly.
of combat. Yes,
Um,
it falls
the
slowly
Unkeg
into
will-
the abyss.
The Unkeg will bring her back up.
Do we
Yeah.
hear anything like a splat or a splash or a?
No, because it fell slowly.
Oh, true. Oh my god. Yeah.
Did you want something from its corpse?
Well, there might be items down there. I wanted to see how deep it was.
We can go down there.
True.
8
yeah.
things.
I mean, it ate miners, so there might be
Yeah.
some pickaxes.
I don't think there's going to be
So
much.
if you guys want to do that,
We don't know
I
where
can
it came from either.
Make sure there's nothing
Well, we should go down there and make sure
extra
there's not
down
a rift
there.
or something.
Actually,
It
yeah, that's a
might be
good point.
survivors. You don't know. It just, but I
Okay.
have my aura of vitality up, so whoever wants it, each round I can do 2d6. The spell is already cast, so
I'm still in temp.
Marky
I'm
and
still in
Fianna, I
temp.
don't know.
I'm good. We should make
Okay.
sure there aren't like babies or
And
yeah.
something.
we should make sure there's no rift or anything down there. So let's go down.
Yep.
How are you going down?
Marky jumps.
Flying.
Flying.
Marky jumps down and will cast Featherfall.
Okay.
I ride the
I'm
unkick.
gonna offer anger to anyone who needed it.
Tess will
I-
take a
if I-
turn on Angus.
Okay,
If I
he's
vamp
assumed-
Umbra out, are they fine now?
Yes.
Okay.
A little sad because that rock was really nice.
Yeah, but then they'll realize Fianna's sadder and they'll snap out of it.
Hey, Umbra, I have a sunrock outside my hut that you can come chill out on anytime.
You
In this
hear a
hole.
little series of croaks, and they're like, they're gonna be back to a flying monkey, but they thank you for your consideration.
Okay, so does everyone have a way of getting down this thing without it being a problem?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you jump / fall / fly. It is a long way down. It looks like it wasn't such a long way down once upon a time, but it has gotten longer. And eventually you get to the bottom, and the remains of this creature are lying on the ground. So much aberration meat right now. Not splattered because featherfall. And it's just in a cave. There's nothing really that you can see in the cave apart from the creature.
Does see invisibility reveal anything?
Or blind and tremor sense.
Okay.
Nope.
Look. Can Mara try and look and see if sort of maybe try and have a bit of a dig or smack away at it to see if there's anything underneath it?
Sure. Make a. It's very big.
Just sort of around the edges, just trying to pick things.
Yeah.
Sort of,
I mean,
Sure,
yeah,
yeah.
you like lift up tentacles and burrow underneath. It's disgusting. There's nothing underneath it there you can see.
Mara's raised several children and grandchildren. Disgusting is nothing.
Is there any sign of where this thing has come from?
Make a.
Marky will cast Detect Magic as well to help with that.
Okay. Make a. I guess. What are you looking for?
Plain
I'm looking
as-
for. So Claudette would be doing 2 different searches. The first one would be just like, has it squeezed up through somewhere? Is there like any, like,
Yep.
if the rock seemed like loose dirt or any of that? Like, she's doing like a sort of an investigation or a nature check of, okay,
So
did this
that
creature
one
come
I
from
would
below?
say is survival.
Survival. Okay. The second check she's doing is so it's a dirty 20 on the survival. She smuggles things in and out. She's fairly familiar with like thin places. She's just looking for anywhere where she thinks one might be.
Make a, I guess, Arcana.
Anna?
So you're looking for gaps between worlds
Yeah,
or
basically.
something like that. Yeah.
I don't suppose.
Can I
that's
give
a-
her
that's a-
advantage? Oh,
This is a dirty 20 on the survival and then a 22 on the Arcana.
Add +6 to that.
So 28.
Okay. There are no holes in this cavern. There's nowhere that this
Mhm.
thing could have come from naturally. There are no crevices. There are no. Certainly something this size, even with its ability to be squishy, there's nothing obvious that would let it in.
Mhm.
What did you get? 28.
28 on the Arcana.
I would say with your experience of thin places, as you put it, you can kind of find sort of residual evidence of that, but nothing currently.
So it's
Like-
come through and gotten stuck, probably.
Pretty much, yes. That's the
Yeah.
vibe you get from this. It did not get
Claudette
here
will point
naturally.
that out to
Yeah.
Can
Um,
Claudette ascertain where? Does she have the experience to know?
I mean, I think Fianna knows.
Oh yeah, Marky has an idea, but if we can confirm it.
Not from what you can see there, no. Not externally. This would be a case of, well, I know what sort of creature this is, and I know where they usually hang out.
Does anybody want anything off this body?
Marky will cut a tentacle off and feed it to the bag of devouring.
No.
I
That's
look
good.
forward to making you a bag of devouring a monster.
Is anyone going to want anything back in the realm?
You said it has teeth, right?
It does have a lot of teeth.
Many,
Ah.
many teeth.
Okay, Fianna will actually take she'll take 3.
Tess
She'll
will
chuck out
ask
3 teeth.
Fianna to get her a tooth as well, just a
Can
single
you
one.
Okay.
Make
And
a-
we'll give
a
her-
medicine check for me for how well
Tess will
you
give
can.
Fianna bardic inspiration on it.
Or survival,
And I
because I
will
know
give-
you're a ranger.
I'll
Oh,
give her
survival
plus
is
6.
much better.
I'll give
And
her plus
guidance.
6 for this.
Guidance, C4.
And I will give you the help
Okay,
action.
okay, one at a time.
With the tooth.
They all like to talk at once. It makes it very hard.
Okay, natural 20 for advantage. I'm
You
not
can
gonna
have
do
as
the math for the rest of
Many
that.
teeth as you want.
Okay,
Easy
take-
enough to do. You have loads of experience of
10. I have 10 teeth. Who knows?
taking
Maybe Scrap will buy
creatures
them.
apart. 10 aberration teeth.
Yeah. I want to know what this is out of character.
I souped
Um,
it the fuck up though, so it's not what it is on the book.
Claudette will look at the party and be like, okay, we have a couple of options. If something could get through here before, the portal's not open now, but I'm worried it might again. I can.
We've been
still-
dealing with this for a long time.
Yeah,
Half
but
of the
these
times
people
I
don't
come
know.
out, half the times
Do-
I've come out, we found one of these places where things have come through, and they always seem to seal themselves up behind it. We haven't had any
It's-
repeat issues yet.
No,
It's because of the lady and
Oh.
the seals and her being banished and all of that. My sister did a
Because
bunch of
of
research.
The Oberon. Sorry,
okay.
I'm just
So
saying.
we're not
She
gonna
didn't do
say that.
it.
Tricky situation. I'm not gonna say that because that'll cause problems.
Okay, so we don't need me to seal the shaft up, is what we're saying?
I think the seal could probably be.
No, not at the moment. Well, I mean, you can and make it better, but
I
like
would
if you
be
couldn't, it
happier
wouldn't be that.
have it sealed. Yeah. Briney would be much
Yeah.
happier having it sealed.
Yeah.
I
You
would
can
also
if you,
like to point
but it's not
out
like we need to.
that seal 7 is probably where this thing came from, so it might
Yes.
be a good idea to not close it completely, but maybe keep it on hand as a potential entry point. If
There are
my
much easier entry
research-
points. You guys can go to wherever I'm from. There are like semi-permanent entry points. Let's close this one so the miners can get back to
Yeah.
their job. Like it'll be safer relatively to do it from my home than to leave this open for them.
Okay,
Like-
let's go up.
Agreed.
Close this one.
Okay.
What are you
So-
planning on
Um,
doing?
Those of you who featherfalled down, how are you getting back up again?
Marky will grab everyone and just teleport to the front of the
Okay.
we're gonna leave how we came. We bamf right in front of the gates.
But
But I want
cool.
a pretty rock, not an emerald, just a pretty rock.
Rock sits at the base of the elevator, going like, "Are you guys coming back?"
Claudette's like, cool, I'm gonna go back down there so I can seal that up. Thank you.
Oh well,
And
no.
just
After
storms off.
after you do that, obviously. Oh my
Well,
god.
that's why she was like, we need to go back
Yeah.
to the top so I can seal this.
My question is, if you featherfall down, how are you getting
Yeah.
back up to the top of the thing?
So that we're not
Well,
sealing ourselves in.
Okay, well, yeah, Marky will teleport us to the mouth of it then,
Okay.
instead of out front.
Okay.
But it's an honest mistake. A real life elf would
what
make
is-
such a mistake.
Hang on. What is Claudette doing?
Between a combination of like transmute earth and stone shape, she's gonna she's not filling the whole thing in, but she's gonna put like a cap over the top of it.
Okay.
And we tell them don't dig further.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe leave that vein.
She burns through all 3 of her 4th level and her 5th level spell slots.
Cool. Sweet. That's easy enough. You spend some time closing up the mine shaft that is there.
It's gonna take her a little while if people want to go look for shiny rocks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal an emerald, but I just want to look for a pretty rock.
Okay. Make an investigation check for a pretty rock.
While she's doing it, I guess Tess will go back up and let the halflings know that it's safe and to avoid digging in that area.
That's an
Mara
11.
will go with Tess.
Cool.
Marky
What
has
did-
that 1 emerald, so we're fine.
What
16
did you...
for investigation.
Briney, what did you get?
11.
I mean, you can find a rock.
Yeah.
It's an okay rock.
Okay.
16,
Got 16.
much the same as previously. There are various. They're like stuck in the walls though.
Yeah.
Claudette's gonna kind of druid craft as she's going some like markers where just the stone is just a different color, to show where they shouldn't dig.
Okay. Cool. All right. And then you return to the surface.
Mm.
Cool.
Mhm.
So you go back up. The halflings. We can go back up if you wish, just for funsies. The halflings, as you emerge, the halflings are like, "Oh, hey, you came back. Did you see anything weird?"
We killed a creature.
Some
Oh.
form of aberration.
Oh, that shouldn't be there.
I've
No.
sealed up where it came through. I've marked it. You'll see the stone is slightly different. I suggest you don't dig there.
Cool. Okay. We will definitely dig in different places.
And I'll show her
Well,
on her
we-
map. I'll show her where it was.
Have a body
Or-
removal. We left the corpse there.
But then you sealed it up.
Yes.
Mm.
No, we sealed the entrance, but the corpse is still there.
Down the bottom.
Can it just stay there?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't want to
Just let me
unseal
know.
it and go in. All right. Good to know. So we're good to restart operations then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you mind if
What?
I take this emerald?
The one you found?
Yeah. Marky's asking. He'll.
Oh.
out.
Sure, I guess.
Cool.
We have a few. Would you like some?
Oh, I would love one.
Definitely wouldn't say no to more emeralds.
I mean, if you actually solve this problem for us, then you've put us back in business, which means that we can. They give you each an emerald. Each of you gets
Awesome.
an emerald.
Raw emerald. Cool.
I mean, if you wanted jeweled, we have jewelers, but they're not here. They're in town.
That's
Raw
okay.
fine.
We
Okay.
know a jeweler.
Okay. Well, we thank you very much for helping us out with this. What was it? Some kind of ogre?
No, it was like a. It sort of looked like a beholder.
It was a teeth and
Related to a mind
tentacles
flayer.
and yeah.
Think
I
of
don't
a
know what a
beholder
beholder.
without. Oh.
I don't know
was
what a
Do you know
beholder
what
It was a
mind
bad
flayer
dream.
is?
It was something that would have eaten you, and now it is dead.
Mm.
Okay.
It was
that-
large, fleshy,
good.
tentacle.
Tentacles. We don't
fangs.
like
Okay.
tentacles. That's
Mm.
bad.
No,
Things with tentacles
it
never
was
end
bad.
well.
It was a natural living thing, much like myself. Because I am an elf.
elf.
Totally believes you. That was a nat one on her inside. She's like, yeah, you're an elf.
But you're selling it.
You're an elf.
Claude,
What a weird thing to say.
Claudius just
Am I
looks
visible now?
at the model and says, "I think it's time we went home."
Yeah.
Again, thank you for your help. Please pass on our thanks to your employer.
Yeah.
We will.
They will bow.
Can Fianna say it?
Yeah.
3,
Uh,
2. Wait.
so Fianna whispers Bellatrix. When everyone's ready, of course.
Yep.
You are back in the throne room. The lady goes, welcome back. Was that... How did that go? What was in the mine?
An aberration.
Oh, that
Made us see
shouldn't
good
be there.
things.
That definitely shouldn't be
Another portal tear, my lady.
there. Yes, well, hopefully that problem will be solved soon.
Mm-mm.
In a more general sense.
Mara's gonna sidle up towards Fianna and then just squeeze her hand once and then let go.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
does it visibly react? But
you all
Visible.
seem intact for the most part.
We are.
I don't think any of us took damage, did we? Like, not
yes.
past.
Emotional damage, my favorite
My
kind.
No.
I don't rely on the dice for that. I can just do it with my storytelling.
And no one has resisted for
118 of
immunity.
160. I'm at 118 of 160.
Roll to heal you.
Oh, yeah,
My normal is 104, so it's fine.
yes, but you're about to go out and see Garen and Hayden, so
Hayden only asked that I come back alive.
Claudette will actually turn to Fianna and say, I know that you went through it there. Did you want to be a wolf for a while?
Not yet.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna be a flump. See ya, and they turn into a flump, and off they go.
Ah, tentacles! One of them came back.
I'm very pleased to hear that it all went so well. And everyone is intact and well, and good job.
And living, breathing elves.
Yes, Marky dear.
yeah.
So we should
Tess will
give
give
you some
Fianna lay on
lessons
hands if she'll
in-
accept it.
Yeah, elfing.
I don't know, it seemed to work for that halfling, that friend of yours, associate of yours. She was very convinced.
She has her skill set, but I'm not sure that identifying your
protection.
yeah.
Mm.
But yes,
Very
my
well.
lady, it was a success. The halfling community is safe again.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Excellent work.
Mm.
You will all be rewarded as usual. And I will
We
see
brought back some gems. Do they need to be checked?
where did they come from.
From the mine.
They gave it to us as a reward.
Oh, well, in that case, no. I'm sure they're just ordinary gems.
Okay.
Would you
One
like
for
to
sure.
have us checked
Some teeth.
just in case, because we did fight something from the Farms? Would it be good to have a once over to make sure we're all sound
It
of mind?
certainly cannot hurt.
Mm.
Shadow?
Deal.
Shadow comes over, waves her TSA wand. No curses. Just some sad.
Ow.
No hitchhikers.
There's
Ah,
also
I
some
think you're
teeth.
good.
Do they need to be checked?
She peers at them and she's like, "Those are gross, but no, not cursed. I think we're good." Hand wave how Shadow does that, but yeah, no, you're good. She casts Zook adjacent at 8th level.
My favorite
She
spell.
casts, I put up with this shit all the time.
Yeah, I just want to read my
15th
book.
level spell.
All right, you all leave the throne room.
Yep.
No one
Fun
has any
Fet's
other
already
business?
out of there.
Yes, I got that. Claudette doesn't waste time. I appreciate that as a person.
Yep, Fianna's
Um,
right behind Claudette.
All right.
That's bad news.
Well, another successful mission. Excellent work, folks. Yay! So next week we are doing Seal 3, which
Oh, dear.
is I don't even remember what name I gave it. Something about a tree
It's
And-
a sapphire. isn't
and
it?
the ancients. Bane of the ancients. They're going to
Sapphire
go hang
and
out
forest.
with the dinosaurs. Good.
Sapphire
yeah.
and Forest.
And
Yeah,
also
Sapphire
Birds of a
Forest.
Feather.
Wizards.
Birds of a Feather will be happening on the Sunday. So it's
Get to
big
meet
weekend.
Zen's mum.
Zen's mum.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm gonna kill her.
I'm
I
excited.
couldn't kill her daughter.
She's much squishier than her daughter because she's not a blade singer.
Good to know.
Yeah. And
Alright.
way
But
less
she's still a
emotional.
shield.
Yeah, so make sure you join us for that. And as always, thank you for watching the stream and supporting the stream and all the many ways you support the stream. And thank you, 6 lovely people, for playing this game with me and letting me torture you gently. It's always a pleasure. And we will see you next week. Have a beautiful time zone.